What's up guys, Husto7, and today I've got a video to talk about the changes that are coming to the YouTube Partner Program that was just announced by YouTube yesterday. So this is very fresh information. I'm going to split the video up into three parts. I'm going to talk about the facts, my response to them, and then what I think that YouTube could or should have done differently. So let's start with the facts. The YouTube Partner Program is going to be changing starting next month on February 20th. I'll be reading from the statement here, and I'll have a link to these statements from the official YouTube creators blog down in the description. They are changing the thresholds for eligibility for the partnership program. For anyone who doesn't know, the partnership program allows you as a creator on YouTube to run advertisements on your video and collect some of that ad revenue. You split that ad revenue with YouTube as the platform, but each person wins, and all you have to do is run those ads. Previously, to be eligible for that, you only had to have 10,000 lifetime views on, across all of your videos on your channel, which was a lofty goal for some channels, but pretty doable. And there are a lot of monetized channels that fit into this 10,000 lifetime views goal. Well, as of next month, the thresholds are being adjusted, so there's no longer a lifetime view goal. Now what you have to have is 4,000 hours of watch time in a 365-day period, as well as 1,000 active subscribers. Okay, so those are the facts. That's what's happening. The other fact that's important is that this serves as a termination notice. A lot of content creators got emails who don't fit those new thresholds that they're being removed from the program if they can't get their channels to meet those thresholds by February 20th. Alright, so now I want to talk about my response to this, my opinion of it. And here's the thing, don't hate me yet. I know there's a lot of creators here that are concerned about their channel or worried about what's going on, but I want to say first and foremost, I actually think adjusting the thresholds is a good thing. And here's why. It helps the platform YouTube as a whole. It helps its longevity. It helps its trust with corporate America for running advertisers. If corporate America knows that they can have good advertisements on these videos, they know that YouTube is going to be a stable platform. It's not a platform that's overrun by get-rich-quick viral videos. It's not a platform of, silly cat videos, but there's good quality content on it. It's going to help with the advertisers in general, and the platform as a whole will, I think, improve, and that will help every creator, big, small, medium, whatever. The whole platform as a general will overall do better, and I think that that is a good thing. That being said, here's where I think YouTube did a couple of big things wrong. The first thing I think they did wrong was kicking people out of the program if they were already in. I'm really disappointed in that decision. I really think that YouTube should have allowed people to be grandfathered into the program if they were already a part of it, and let them keep their monetization and set the new requirements for new channels, which I think would help the creators that are, these small creators, but are a big part of the YouTube creator community. I think that that would have been a much better approach, and I really don't like YouTube's approach to just blanket block all of these people for monetization, all these creators for monetization moving forward. The other thing I'm deeply disappointed in YouTube for doing is providing such a small window for this. They basically served like a 30-day eviction notice and said, these are the new rules, get your channel up to these standards or get out. And I'm really disappointed in that. I feel like they should have given a 6-month warning minimum, maybe even a whole year, but at least 6 months to say, these are the changes coming to your channel. We want to encourage you, we want to work with you to get your channel up to these. Here's resources like Creators Academy. Here's some ways that you can boost the views or the subs on your channel and work with creators rather than just say, here you go, you have until February 20th or get out. And this is affecting a significant number. I mean, right here, even in the YouTube blog, it says that this is a significant number of channels. So a lot of creators are going to be affected by this, and I'm a little disappointed in YouTube's execution of it. And the other thing that I'm seeing people say, and I want to share my opinion about as well, is things like, bigger YouTubers or people that like myself are not being affected are saying things on Twitter, not me by the way, but other people are saying things like, well, make better content, right? If you're mad, then your channel didn't deserve to be monetized right now. And this is the same, kind of stuff that I had to deal with when I got my sub button as a Twitch affiliate on that other platform. I had all these people that were saying like, oh, Twitch affiliates don't deserve a sub button. They don't deserve to make monetization on this platform. And that argument is just, it just doesn't make any sense to me, right? It's not fair for one creator to call out others unless they're doing something like community guideline violations, you know, or like I said, doing these like viral get-rich-quick style videos. Those I'm okay with calling people out. But if you're a creator who's passionate about what you do, trying to make a living or trying to get some income, I don't think that you should be ashamed of doing that. And I don't think that people should be coming down on you. So I personally am sorry if that's been your case. And basically all of the money, I don't make very much money on YouTube. Like I said, I'm like the, you know, low rung of the ladder when it comes to channel size. But basically all of the money that I get on YouTube, I reinvest back into my channel and back into my content. I buy new cameras, I buy new lenses, I buy new microphones, I buy green screens, you know, I buy new computer parts. And basically all the money that's coming into my channel becomes reinvested in creating better content. And I actually just posted on Twitter today a link to like a Wayback Machine, so you can see what my channel looked like several years ago, and you can go and see what some of my videos from like 6 years ago look like. And man, they're terrible. Like the quality of my videos has changed, and not just because I've gotten better at it. That's definitely true, and I think that people on YouTube should hone their skills, and I'm trying to learn new things every day. But like at the beginning of my YouTube career, I was using free Windows Movie Maker software, and just in terms of like what is available to me with that software versus what's available with like After Effects or Sony Vegas are worlds of difference. And I'm able to do better content, I'm able to do better things, right? I was recording on this little tiny like camera, you know, like a 3 megapixel camera. Now I can record on a nice DSLR camera, or I can record, you know, with a nice webcam. And I have those resources available because of the monetization that I have coming in. I'm able to reinvest. And that's actually where I think I'm also disappointed in this, is that small creators, I think, should be rewarded for their creator. Just because you're not running the platform, just because you're not bringing in those whale advertisers to put lots of ads on your revenue, I think that the little guys, just like myself, work really hard on our content. I know that I do. I strive to make great videos. I strive to be entertaining. I strive to be informative. I strive to connect with people, and I know that a lot of other creators do as well. And honestly, I think that some of those creators do it better than the big guys. The big guys just like got lucky, or you know, this like snowball effect, or they figured out how to game the SEO or game the YouTube algorithm. Whatever they did, I sometimes think that some of the smaller creators are even better, or put their heart in even more into what they're doing. And a blanket demonetization for those creators who could be, even if it's small, even if it's a few dollars a month, could be using that money to increase the quality of their videos, to buy new equipment. I think that that overall sucks really bad with this, because I'd love to see those creators get paid for the work that they're doing, be rewarded, and ultimately use that to increase the quality. Everyone wins on YouTube when the content that's on it gets better. Now this gets to the point where I want to talk about what I think YouTube could still or maybe should have done differently about this. And I think that the thresholds are not great metrics, and here's why. The view time and the subscriber count are things that can be purchased, right? You can go out there and buy subs. You can go out there if you want to boost your watch time and create a 1 hour long, you know, terrible video and send it to 10 of your friends and ask them to play it a few times a day, you know, and boost your watch hours and or get some subs. And I don't actually think that that's great. I wish that the metrics for being eligible for the partner program were different and were in the creator's hands, right? I think a metric like upload a certain number of videos in a 6-month period would be great. That way you are encouraged to, you know, upload videos, and maybe they could put some kind of engagement ratio on there. That way, you know, a creator's not just uploading a bad video or stealing videos from someone else. But I really wish that there was some kind of way to put power in the creators' hands. That way they can opt into the program and they're in control of their own monetization destiny. If they work really hard for it, even if they're not a slam dunk hit, you know, getting all of those millions of views, I think that they should be able to be in control of their own destiny somehow with eligibility for the partnership program. The other thing that I'm worried about with this is that we're going to see, like I mentioned, an influx of bots, an influx of, you know, sub for sub. And when I say that, I'm talking about people that are spamming messages sub for sub on every video possible. I'm not talking to things like the Twitter community that has formed to help people out, or the Reddit community. I actually praised both of those things on Twitter today, you know, recommending that people turn to resources like that. I'm not talking about those kind of communities that are trying to help. I'm talking about just posting sub for sub on as many videos as you possibly can. I get dozens of messages like that, and I go through and, you know, they get sometimes auto-detected as spam, or I go through and remove them. And I don't want to see the YouTube platform be full of those again, or be full of, you know, purchased botted subs or view time. I think that both of those things degrade the platform as a whole and are not a great solution to this problem. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to say one more quick final thing about this, and that is help out small creators. Help out people like me, you know, and here's how. If you come across a video and you think that video is pretty cool, subscribe to that guy's channel, right? That creator's channel. Subscribe to my channel, right? I would love that. Click the bell to get notifications. These things really, really help small channels. My analytics show that it's like 99.5% of my video views do not come from subscribers. And that really is like a difficult thing, because I get, literally I have 3 million views, but I only have 8,000 subs. So I'm not doing a good job about converting views to subs. And I need to figure out why that is. But here's what I'll say. If you come across the videos, just subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing. It's not like you get, you know, flooded. You can opt out of emails and stuff, and if your sub box is like getting really full, there's ways that you can filter it to kind of like see the content. But help out the little channels like myself or other, you know, small creators. Help us out. Do things like share the videos, comment on them, like, you know, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share on social media sites. You can like really, as a viewer, make a difference for a small channel. And do those same things on big channels too, like by all means, but it's just like difficult if you're just like one comment out of 20,000, right? But if you're like one comment out of 5, or if you're the only person that shares that video and helps bring in like 2 or 3 more additional subs and views, you like personally are responsible for the growth of that channel. And I would hate to see channels go away because they just can't quite meet the thresholds, or they just can't quite keep it up. So help us out. If you come across channels that you really like, help, you know, small channels, help us out and help us grow. And you really are a part of keeping us on YouTube and keeping us on the platform. And as a small creator myself, to everyone that does that, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It seriously means so much to me. I love getting messages from people that are like, "You're my favorite creator. I watch all your videos," right? I love that. And I always say the same thing. Thanks. Just keep helping me. Sub, share, like, do whatever you can to help bring things my way so that I can keep making this stuff, so that I can keep doing things like, you know, branching into new things, into streaming, getting new equipment, new games, new genres, whatever else. So that's my soapbox. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please reach out to me. Feel free to contact me. I've got my email on the channel. I've also got my DMs open on Twitter, so if any content creators have any questions, or if you are just curious about what's going on, or you just need to even vent, feel free to reach out to me. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you later.